Wagwan, my loves. This knowledge butterfly is always sending you guys out peace, blessings, so much love, and so much abundance out into the ether, out into YouTube land. So listen, y'all. Let me tell you, I have been on my Saturn shit. I've been on my Capricorn shit um, since since I started my Saturn cycle. Today is actually the last day of my Saturn cycle, so it ends. And I told y'all that when I did my first mushroom trip that I had passed my Saturn test. I had learned my lessons. I had broken cycles. That's why Saturn is tied to the number 8, because Saturn causes you to keep going through the same cycles until you master those cycles. You're going to keep repeating the same thing, and that's what people like to call karma. But really, it's really the law of cause and effect is another name for it. What goes around comes around. So until you learn the lesson, until you get to the root of why you are doing what you're doing, and you heal that wound, you heal that trauma, you're going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. It is what it is. So Saturn is the master teacher. He's the great teacher. A lot of great master teachers are Capricorn people, and that's because Saturn is the ruler. But I was going to say also, you get a lot of great master teachers who have Sagittarius as well, because Sagittarius also has to break a belief system. You know what I'm saying? You have to break away a thought pattern or a thought process that you have in order for you to even move to the planet Saturn. You have to break some beliefs. You have to start changing your perspectives. And that's really how a lot of my stuff started out. I started activating the Jupiter in me, and I started to question the way that I thought about things, the beliefs that I had, and that led me to Saturn to say, okay, you question these beliefs, you say you think differently, show me you think differently. So shout out to Jupiter and me, shout out to it's the Saturn and me for getting me to this point of graduation. And on Moon Day, on Monday, I actually began my Reiki classes. I gave myself 3 days because I did it online to take the courses, and I completed it on today, day number 3, numeral trace. And I get my attunements on Saturday. So it's all 3 levels. I am Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and Reiki 3 certified. I got the certificate from Saturn to prove it, because certificates come from Saturn. That's why the dunce caps, there are 4 sides, because Saturn rules this earthly plane, all right? So until you get your Saturn in order, you are going to be falling under, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to be falling under someone else basically ruling you or governing you, because you haven't mastered your Saturn. Until you master your Saturn, you are not able to break the boundaries and limits that are set by Saturn. You can only go so high. That's what I'm saying, all right? Now, excuse me. Now, I did do a card reading, pulled some cards, and I'm really excited about these cards that I pulled. As anyone who's ever seen my videos before, I do a past, present, and a future reading. And for those who are new to my channel, the reason why I actually got clarity as the past, present, future, because when I was doing my Reiki training and doing distance healing and also becoming a master teacher, you can do healing for people from the past, an issue that they went through in the past, present healing, or you can do future. You can set an intention and you can send energy into the future so that things could be successful and things can work out for you or another person, as long as you're doing it for the highest good of that person and yourself. So me doing the past, present, future readings actually ties into part of what I'll be doing with my Heal Soul business. So everything is perfect. When I tell you timing, I keep saying timing, y'all. If you don't get it, you will get it. If you keep watching it, you'll get the epiphany, because I'm planting that seed. There's certain things that I realize I keep repeating, and I honestly realize why I do repeat things is because I'm planting these seeds. So it's like this book I was reading end of last year. Right now the name of it's not coming to mind, but a melanated man wrote the book, and he kept repeating the same phrase after a certain amount of paragraphs, and it was so it could get into your subconscious mind. He was literally planting the seed so you can actually start to do the research on your own and cultivate that knowledge that he's giving you into wisdom, and then cultivate that wisdom into understanding that baby. That's the Trinity. And so me doing a past, present, future literally is the Trinity, it's the Godhead. And so the number three is also tied into Jupiter, which is my ego's planet. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, on my sun sign planet. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading, and then I'm going to get into what this particular video is about. So, first off, let me just say this. My cards are magnificent that I pulled today. These cards are powerful. Like, all the cards are powerful. However, these cards are powerful. And another epiphany I got, like, I'm going to show you my past card in cardology. So I got a Queen of Spades, right? So my higher self revealed to me, Spirit revealed to me that the past card, the card before, is activating the next card. So because I activated, the past card is energy I've already activated within myself. So I've activated the Queen of Spades within myself. And what the Queen of Spades means, it means to be the boss. It means to manage or be management. She's the witch. She's the priestess or the high priestess. Remember, if anybody's seen any of my last videos, right now the video that it's in is not coming up to the surface, but I pulled the high priestess card, and then the next day I actually pulled the empress card. She is the high priestess. So I've activated my inner high priestess. I activated my boss qualities. I activated my management qualities. I've activated my witch, the inner witch. And also, this is an inner work card. I've done the inner work. And I have activated the quality of using my spiritual power to influence the material world. I posted on my Instagram about that I don't do hard work, I don't hustle, I do energy work. That's what this card is about. You do the energy work. You are the supreme priestess. Like, you are, like, it's like the Mamba in Vadaan. It's if anybody's familiar with what they call voodoo. So this is what I've activated within myself already. All right. So a lot of us have activated this energy, queens, and so because we activated this energy, the next card that comes in line is the Queen of Hearts, honey. The Queen of Hearts. And the Queen of Hearts is like, so this is the equivalent of the Queen of Wands, all right? This is the equivalent of the Queen of Cups in the Tarot. And this card is all about the mother. So this is almost kind of like, almost similar to the crone. This is like the mother, all right? This is the teacher. She represents royalty. She represents being impregnated. Again, the motherhood. And so I am activating my teacher, my inner teacher, and I'm also carrying a whole bunch of different ideas, creative ideas, and different things that are enabling me and pushing me towards the next phase, which I'm going to talk about the next card. So this card right here is really all about also your emotions. So this is also being in control of my emotions and being able to utilize your emotions for manifestation versus your being led by your emotions. Now you can turn on your emotions and turn them off, you know, to use them for your own bidding. All right. And then my last card, this is the future card, is the Jack of Diamonds. This is my sister's birth card. This is actually two of my sisters. My birth sister, we have the same parents, and this is also my spiritual sister's birth card. And the Jack of Diamonds is the salesperson. Very clever. They're very charming. And they're also very friendly, and they're financially successful. They have multiple streams of making money, multiple ways of making money. They have money coming in from all directions. This is after activating this energy, that teacher, the creative genius. To me, this is almost like the just because you're constantly pregnant is what I feel like. So you're being the creative genius, and it's also card of royalty and the socialite. So after activating that card, then the future, activating the Jack of Diamonds. So that's financial success coming from multiple streams, coming from multiple directions. I literally do a visualization in the at nighttime, and I close my eyes and I picture myself sitting in darkness, because you're sitting in that potential. You're sitting in the womb. So I'm picturing myself sitting in the womb and all of this potential coming out of me and going out into the universe. And so me sending that out into the universe and then it coming back to me like a tornado. All right. That's a very great visualization, guys, if you plant that seed. This is also the dreamer, and this card is having ideas that are far ahead of your time. When in my video talking about the streams, I was talking about how Uranus is, or Uranus is my guiding planet, my governing planet. So anybody that has strong Uranus energy or influence, you're going to be far ahead of your time with the ideas that you come up with. And I said in a video early on in the year, it was one of my videos I was doing about one of the moon cycles. I think it was a full moon cycle. I said that I had started planning out like all of the different businesses that fall under my main business, and literally like even the structure of the business, from the furniture to the names of the rooms to everything, like that Venus energy, like I was already decorating that bitch. All right. Now I'm going to do my tarot reading. I think I'm just going to make this a tarot reading, and then I'm going to do the other video. All right. So that you guys can know what the energy reading is. All right. This is the 7 of Cups, and Spirit told me that, of course, this is equivalent to the 7 of Hearts in cardology. However, Spirit, which 7 of Hearts is my birth card in cardology. And Spirit told me that what this is a lot of times they look at this card as negative. A lot of the cards that have to deal with the feminine energy can come off. They can put a negative spin on it sometimes. But if you look at this card, you see someone and they look totally black, right? There's no color. They're black. It looks totally like black. And this is reminiscent of you kind of tapping into the ether. You know, the etheric energy, the Akashic energy, all right? And this is all your desires, the desires of your heart. These 7 cups right here. These are all the things that you want to manifest. So this is representative of you having the choice of all of these different things. So I have activated my 7 of Hearts birth card. So in me activating my 7 of Hearts birth card, the 7 of Hearts is the business mogul. That's actually Bill Gates' birth card, but it's the business mogul. All right, that 7 of Hearts energy, I've activated that, and that's what the 7 of Cups. So I have activated a whole lot of choices coming up in my life. I will have so many choices, so many different ways that I can go. All right, the 7 of Hearts also is unconditional love. So that means I've also, because remember I said the heart's desire, you can't get your heart's desire until you are unconditional love. All right, then those gifts will pour out of you. So I have all these choices. I have the choice of, this is a castle, so building my castle, luxuries, all the luxuries that I can want. This crown right here, this green crown, to me can mean like illumination. You have the serpent. The serpent represents the kundalini, and it also represents wisdom, your inner wisdom. I've activated that. Then this is a special surprise right here. And then also you have a human head, and that can mean activating your significant other. It could also mean that certain people are coming into your life that are beneficial, or family or whatever, friends, whatever it may be, your soul tribe, whatever it may be. So this card right here is very, very powerful. So it's saying that I activated my 7 of Hearts, which I'm very excited about. That's my past card. Now, the present card, because I activated my 7 of Hearts, this is the present energy that I'm activating, the King of Pentacles. And when I look at the King of Pentacles, he looks very, very unbothered, honey. He is unbothered. He's unbothered by anything, because first off, he has his foot on a bull head. This card is filled with Taurus heads, with bull heads, which is representative of the Taurus energy. And I did a video talking about if you keep attracting a particular sign, zodiac sign, that means this energy you're supposed to activate in you. So here it goes right here, saying I've activated this energy. This is the energy that I'm activating right now, my Taurus energy. And it's not I won't say a less powerful card. It's the most powerful pentacle there is, the King of Pentacles. He is the master of this physical realm. He has all of the earthly desires, but he's unbothered by it. He knows that that doesn't make him who he is. All right. On his left hand side, there is a castle. All right. And the castle has 3 roofs. Count them, 3. The number 3, that holy trinity. It's 2 red roofs and then it's a blue roof. So that's showing you that that's his balance of his masculine and his feminine energy. All right. However, his robe is all blue, so he's showing you that he is in tune with his emotions as well. He's in tune with his inner yin energy, because remember, we are androgynous beings. And then he has a cloak of red, like a shawl around his neck, and then again, that's the masculine. So he has a balance of the red and the blue, the masculine and the feminine energies. He has this pentacle in his left hand, which represents his coin and his money, his fortune. And then he rules with his right hand. Remember, I talked about the right hand because the right side is the masculine energy. He rules with the right hand, so he has the scepter in his right hand. And then his whole throne is decked out with bull heads from the top, and he's sitting in the middle. Remember, anytime you see them in the middle, that represents they are the balance of the tree of life. You know, we have the yin pillar, which is Boaz, and we have the yang pillar, which is Jachin. So the Boaz is the feminine and the Jachin is the masculine. He's sitting in the center, meaning that he is the balance. He's the heart chakra. He's found the balance. All right. And then all around him, it just looks very fertile. He is not lacking or wanting for anything in the physical. All right. And like I said, he literally has his eyes closed. It's like he don't even need to look at everything he has, because he knows he's good. So this is the energy that I'm activating right now. And this is the energy that a lot of us are activating. All right. And then the card that will be activated after the King of Pentacles is the King of Wands. I pulled this card before. This card, I've said before, is very, very Leo-esque. All right. His throne is decked out like he is a Leo, like he is a lion. He literally has a backdrop that has a lion, and this also represents royalty. He has a gold cape, and the gold is representative of the solar plexus, as well as the backdrop is representative of the solar plexus, also representative of illumination, because your halo becomes illuminated. Like his crown is gold, is illuminated, and his crown looks like he has flames coming out of it, which is representative of like the Kundalini fire energy, the serpent energy. Also representative of a spiritual fire. And then his robe is red. To me, it's look like a reddish orangey color, because this card is representative of your lower chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakras. So he's saying that he is the ruler over earthly things, but he's also the ruler over spiritual things, spiritual matters. All right. But most importantly, he is the authority over his kingdom. So will be activating and coming into the being the authority of whatever we're doing. So whatever business venture you're doing, and also in your spirituality, becoming the authority in what you're doing. So that's it for that reading. I really just wanted to, share that with you guys, because when I pulled these cards, I was like, I was really, really excited about it. Like, powerful, powerful reading, guys. So I really hope that, it was something in this reading that resonated with you. And remember, if there's something that doesn't resonate with you in my videos, you don't have to keep it. You keep what speaks to you, and you let go what does not speak to you. So I appreciate you guys for tuning into my video. Make sure, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you click on the button in the video. If you want to follow me on my social media so we can get social with one another, I have the links for all 3 of my social medias. I have 2 Instagrams, one for Knowledge Butterfly and one for the Holistic Energy Alchemist, which is my business, Heal Soul. And then I also have my Facebook link in there as well. Also, if you want to support my channel, you can send me a love donation. I have my CashApp and my PayPal also. And I have the information for Heal Soul. So if you want to reach out to me for a consultation, you can send an email to that address at the bottom. Coming soon will be my Reiki healings. I will be offering distance healings, most likely starting off, because those are easier to do, because I don't have to be, in the same location as you. I can be remote. So you know, I'll start working on that process and what that's going to look like. But when I roll it out, I will let you know. Of course, I do my attunements on Saturday, but to be honest, I've already been doing Reiki since last year when I was cat sitting. I was utilizing my own energy, and I was sending positive healing energy to the lady that I was cat sitting for, to her cat, because he deals with a lot of sickness and illness. And really quick, when I did the video talking about going to that event at Wadada and meeting Blue Pill and the presentation, and I was really excited about that. And I said that I was going to have to end the video because I needed to send some energy to my aunt. That weekend, they really thought she wasn't going to make it. They thought she was, you know, basically going to go ahead and transition. I did, utilizing one of her pictures and utilizing a black candle, because we know that black is how we transmute negative energy, is also protection. So I lit a black candle and I set her picture on an altar, a picture of her, and I went into a meditative state and I started sending her energy. About a week later, she started like recovering, like feeling much better. My daddy was happy, saying she was feeling better. I haven't done it since, but I'm told like she's, you know, waning and going back down, because with doing any type of energy healing and Reiki, and somebody's going through that, something that's terminal, you have to continue to do it, or whatever. But at the time, I didn't realize that I had even did it. Now, this is before my attunement, and this already goes to show that the energy is already activated within myself. Just when I do the attunement, it's going to take it to the next level. And that's really what my energy reading, that's what my cards are saying. Okay, this literally, I just got another epiphany. This is saying that I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my birth cards purpose at this point. Now I'm really tapped into a higher level. I'm tapped into this energy. So, yeah, and I actually sent something to my niece last night because she has a cold, or she was dealing with a cold, and my her mother called today and was like, you know, her fever came back and she felt like she was doing worse, because what happens is when you send that type of energy, the body starts to clean itself out. Because even when I get this attunement, people say when they get the attunement, they just start getting sick and start whatever, but it's because that energy is clearing out all that negative stagnant energy, is clearing it out of your body. And so the physical effects will be like you will feel physical, or can feel physical sickness. However, I already know, because I've already cleaned up my chakras in alignment, this is going to be a really smooth, easy process for me. I already know it and I claim it. So yeah, guys, I'm really excited to be offering Reiki with Heal Soul, doing distance healing, and then also I will eventually wind up creating a course on the site that I took mine on, because her course is good. However, it's more from a mundane perspective, and I'm a spiritual girl. I'm a spiritual being. I am a witch. I am a priestess, honey. All right. I do the spiritual work. I'm a spiritual worker, an energy worker. So I know that mine will be more on a spiritual level, and for those who connect on a spiritual level, it's going to be right for you. And then I'll get into the attunements. But I know that I'll know when it's time to move on to the process, because like I said before, everything is timing. So right now is the timing for me to, you know, deal with and get in my attunements, and then add the distance healing to my business, Heal Soul. So on that note, guys, I'm going to end this video. I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning into my channel, tuning into my energy, and tuning into my vibes. I truly already send the love out there and set the intention that this video uplifted you to your highest good and is beneficial, and planting the seeds for you so you can elevate and move to the next level of your spiritual journey. Peace.